Good morning, everybody. I hope today is just another beautiful day and you're just rising and shining. Maybe it's probably midday for you, maybe it's nighttime. I don't know when you really watch these, but either way, good morning, good day, good evening, whatever it is. Today, I'm going to be talking about a specific thing with me, and I I've always had this belief, which is like if I ever have like a mixtape, it's gonna be called Mind, Body, and Soul, and that's because like as much as I like believe this topic, I don't like follow it like really at all, but I do believe to like be the best you can be. All I want to do is be the best me, impossibly. In order to do that, I really do believe you have to try to do as much as you can mentally. And mentally, I don't mean just like do like don't just improve your brain or whatever, be the smartest person. Like try to be not only the most interesting, but be the most like you mentally there is. Whatever like passions you have, fulfill them to the like fullest. And whatever you're doing like with relationships with people in your life, try to make those the best they can be, even though I know that's really fucking hard. Try to do everything mentally, and try to have a good body. Recently I've been trying to improve my body a lot. I stopped drinking soda, I stopped smoking the ganja, I stopped like kind of eating out as much. I've done a couple. I eat like more normal food. I eat less in general. And one reason I also like have always kind of dedicated to my body is not doing anything with medicine, because medicine, like I have a belief, is like the plague. And I don't have like a fear of medicine. I've never been like weirded out to take medicine. Like if I'm sick, well, I'll get into that. So, I think as a kid, when I would get sick for whatever reason, I would kind of just be stubborn. I wouldn't take medicine for whatever reason. And part of the reason for that is like it's really hard for me to take pills. I don't know like if I just like am freaked out about getting choked, but I remember like having strep throat, and when they try to like stick their finger in your mouth to like see if you have strep throat, like I thought that would be like a normal experience. No, when they tried to do that, I was like like I literally tried to grab their hand and be like, get the fuck out of my mouth. Yeah, I know someone's gonna make a joke about that. So with pills, I think like I've taken a pill before. Like I've probably taken like less than 5. And I'm like kind of bloating the number a little bit just to like make up for times I don't remember. I want to say I've taken like that many, and partly because like it's really hard for me to take them, and because I do my best never to take medicine. And the reason for that is, one, if you don't take medicine, like your immune system will be better. Like medicine like gets rid of the shit in your body for you. But if your body gets rid of that shit, your body's gonna get stronger. So, like, every time I could have, just taken medicine, get shit better, like, I'll just fucking deal with it. And, it's not a big deal. And there has been times, I do remember, because I don't get sick that much. I get sick, like, maybe once a year, not even. And I remember as a kid, like, I would pretend to be sick, like, most of the time, just to get out of school. And when you're, like, faking sickness and it's, like, affecting your brain and you think you really are sick? Like, I feel like that happened to me a couple times. But, like, the times I've actually been, like, sick, not that often. And, like, sometimes I'll get, like, a little... Like, everybody gets, like, a tiny bit sick sometimes. Whether it just be a headache, whether it be, like, I don't get that many headaches. Whether anything like that. And I don't know if sickness affects you getting hangovers. For whatever reason, like, I've yet to have a hangover. And I think obviously I don't drink that much, but even when I was like blackout drunk and like puking, I didn't have a hangover the next day for whatever reason. And I'll drink the same amount as other people, and they'll have headaches in the morning, they'll just be awful, and I'll just be like, I'm fine for whatever reason. I think that might just be me being weird thing, but I'm obviously not complaining about that. And I'm sure that'll change. I'm sure I'm gonna have some shitty hangovers in the future. But with the medicine thing, I do believe like my immune system is like a little bit better just from like not taking medicine like every time I got sick. And not only that, like I feel like these things ultimately are bad for your body. Drugs are bad for your body. Like obviously. Even like the drugs that are like for people who take drugs every day, they're still drugs, and they're obviously a lot of them are mental, but it's like your body isn't supposed to like just take these chemical imbalances and just like obviously sometimes it's good for you like on terms of if whatever is going on in your body is like already fucked up, but sometimes just throwing more shit at the wall doesn't help. It really doesn't. So for me, like I don't know why like I was so like against taking medicine. Like I think part of the reason was I was straight edge like most of my life, and since I was very dedicated to not doing drugs, not drinking alcohol, not smoking weed, doing nothing, and a part of me felt like there's an opioid epidemic, there's people who get addicted to painkillers. Like I just looked at medicine kind of as a whole, and like I was like, those are still drugs. I don't need those in my body. Like, and I'm not like this weird like body health guy. Like I'm not healthy a lot. Like even though I'm doing better, I'm not smoking, I'm not drinking soda, I'm brushing my teeth a hell of a lot more than I used to. I'm still not like the guy who's like, oh, like take care of your body each and every day. Like I know in the end that'll like probably extend my life by a couple years, but like those years I don't really give a shit about because I'll be in my 80s or whatever. But I have seen a lot of people like elderly who are like super fit and take care of their bodies, always did, and it really shows. And those people, like, big props. But I, as a person, I like to splurge, but I also, as much as I splurge and do like things I shouldn't and eat junk food and do all these things, like I'm only human, by the way. Like there's so much fucking, like we live in a world where there's fast food literally on every side of me driving down the street, and there's like all these terrible things for my body, like on a hour to hour operation. There's only so much of it I can say no to. But at the same time, I think I have to a lot of the times, because I saw this commercial the other day that was like, if you had one car for the rest of your life, and you like if it broke down, you're fucked, you would take care of that fucking car all the time, right? And then it was like, well, you only have one body, so why don't you fucking take care of that, right? So, and I've seen, like, I think as a child, I just didn't like appreciate like how fragile people's bodies are. Like even now, like I feel like my wrists, like I feel like I do, like I'm always typing, I'm always like doing something with my hands. Like and at work I'm lifting fryers and I'm like doing all these things that like I feel hurt my wrists, and I feel like my wrists are gonna get fucked up one day. I can already see like the bone when I like don't even mean to. Like I thought I just had like muscly fucking wrist or something, but no, like I'm gonna get fucked up because I'm like, I saw some dude on Twitter who was like in this exact thing, and like he looks like a goddamn skeleton. I don't want to look like that when I'm 30. Like I'm so scared about that type of shit. I'm so scared about like my teeth decaying now. Like whereas before I didn't give a fuck, but now I'm like really worried about my teeth. I'm really worried about a lot of things. So I think like 2018, ever since 2018, I've been much healthier. Like this has been a much healthier year for me. Like whereas, like years ago, like, I drank all the soda I wanted to. I didn't give a fuck. Like, I could have ate whatever I wanted to, but now, like, I feel the effects of what I eat. Like, if I don't brush my teeth, like, I will have gross morning breath. If I don't, like, do these things, bad things will happen to me. If I do, like, smoke a bunch of weed, then I will eat more, and then I'll feel bad. And, like, sometimes I feel like I get depressed, and I don't know if that's because of weed or if it's because of other things, because I do get depressed for no reasons a lot of the time. But then sometimes I feel like every time I'm I don't know. That's a topic for another day. But yeah, this took a detour from the medicine thing. Yeah, medicine. I really don't fuck with medicine. It's bad for you. Don't listen to the doctors. Take as little of it as you can. Like, I remember even, like, after I got my appendix removed, like, they drugged me the fuck up, and I felt like shit for the next week, because I assume because they fucking drugged me the fuck up. Like, they put a bunch of shit in my body that didn't belong in there. But, you know, obviously it's worth it to get, like, my appendix, which was about to explode out of me. But, yeah, that's my thoughts on medicine. And so, let me know if I'm a crazy person, and if I'm weird, or if I'm on to something here. Anyway, I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and with that, I leave you.